When you see it go by, you'll know what I'm talking about when it reminds us of those early days of the bar starters. This is Trevor Rafferty in the Pitts Model 12. Now, after a brief stint as a teenager racing cars and, well, chasing girls, Trevor got serious about flying and earned a commercial pilot's license with ratings in gliders and C-90s, as well as an aerobatic instructor rating. Though he made his living and paid for his flying and aircraft building, working as a millwright with the steel companies of Hamilton, Ontario, he was now working full-time flying air shows and teaching aerobatics. Straight up into the clear blue we have here at the CIA-STA. Rolling out on the overland line, he's going to use all-round airspeed now to perform his next maneuver in the Pitts Model 12. If you're lucky and you look really closely, you'll see Trevor in the seat of the cockpit of this aircraft. It is an open cockpit biplane, so he's experiencing the rush of wind coming off the propeller, as well as the speed of the aircraft as it goes through the sky. All right, demonstrating the incredible power to weight ratio on the Pitts Model 12. Rolling out there, let's see if he pulls back on the stick again and go a little bit higher. Trevor Rafferty in the Pitts Model 12, there he does, pulls back on the stick and continues to climb up into the sky. Now there's the hammerhead turnaround, and watch now as he pulls the stick into his lap, the smoke system comes on. This is the flat spin down towards the water. There's one, there's two, there's three, there's four, and Trevor is trying to get out of this one. The power comes off, he unwinds the airplane, and here comes the recovery. What do you think of that pose? Now you might have heard that Trevor Rafferty is a competition aerobatic pilot, and making sure that he stays all within the confines of our aerobatic box. We saw a little bit of a rolling 90-degree turn there, a classic competition aerobatic maneuver. All right, Trevor Rafferty coming in close to the water. These airship pilots love to work so close to the surface here. Pulls back on the stick, 4 or 5 positive G's. Pushing him into the seat of that cockpit, down on that 45-degree line. There's one, there's two upright. Watch their speed, goes back on the stick. And there he goes. Through about 5/8 of a loop there, and stops it on the 45. Holds it upside down. And if we saw the smoke trails there, you would have seen a great big figure 8 line on its side. Price is using his Yak 50. That is the classic Nebula M14 engine. And they're giving this aircraft about 360 horsepower. The airplane Trevor is flying today, although not from that World War I era, as I mentioned, was designed and built to have them run in those classic airplanes. Designed by master aerobatic biplane designer Curtis Pitts. Model 12 is actually the final type in a long line of history-making biplanes. Curtis Pitts designed and built the first Pitts Special back in the 1930s. It was a single-seat aircraft. Called it the Little Stinger. After you know the airplane and added the seats to make it a 2-place airplane. Along came the S2, or the Big Stinger. As I mentioned earlier, the Model 12 is the final type in a long line of history-making biplanes. The world after the dissolution of the Soviet Union and back in 1991. The M14 powered everything from electric generators to helicopters. And its power to weight ratio made it desirable here in North America. Hanging in the straps there as he rolls the airplane back upright, going from negative G experience to the positive G experience. It's got to be very, very uncomfortable. Positive G feels like you've got 5 or 6 of your closest friends sitting on your chest. Experiencing negative G is kind of like having a vice grip on your head and it just squeezes real tight as the blood rushes up into your head. Look at this, coming out of the dive, pushing forward on the stick, upside down, upwards of negative 6 Gs. Coming out of that dive, Trevor Rafferty in the Pitts Model 12. The airplane upside down and showing everyone on the shoreline the top side of the aircraft as it goes by. Believe it or not, the wings are not producing the lift in that maneuver. It's entirely the fuselage of the aircraft itself. Look at this, another knife edge pass. Trevor Rafferty, give him a wave as he goes by and let him know how much we appreciated his incredible performance here today in the Pitts Model 12.
We're interested in talking to the C-51 pilots, which are opportunities on some photo booth, or specific photo booth, autograph booth, where you can use the photos.
We got to use a photo booth yesterday.
We did.
And we took some fun pictures.
Look at that, Trevor hanging out in front of us. This is where I think you should take this up.
And probably ready for Chris to head back to the Airshow airport. That sounds more fun though, right?
Selfie.
Well, we probably shouldn't spread that river around too much.